Yeah, it's pretty easy. They're all linked together.
Nice.
But that being said, Evan, we're back with one episode of Andor, but with a twist. There's a trailer that we're gonna watch where it's gonna be out of context for the next like 5 episodes.
You know, it's a perfectly timed trailer. I was talking about Nathan off stream. I'm like, I wanted to do all these Andor episodes leading into season 2. Comes out April 22nd. And I'm like, this would be a perfect time to talk about a trailer if it was to drop. People have been clamoring for this trailer. It kind of reached a fever pitch the day before the trailer dropped. Like the trailer drops on Monday, yesterday, as of this recording. And it was like Sunday, Saturday, people were like, oh man, Lucasfilm is dropping the ball. They're dropping the ball. They don't want, they're sabotage. I heard the word sabotage on the timeline. People are like, they're trying to sabotage Andor. And to all that, I have to say, you're wrong. You're wrong. I mean, granted, was there a bit more marketing for Skeleton Crew? Yes. Was there more marketing for the Acolyte? Not even an argument. Yes. Why? Because those shows weren't Andor. Yeah. Those shows didn't have a previous season of, accolades, Emmy nominations, wins at the Saturn Awards. I don't think it won any. It might have won some actual Emmys, but I'm not sure. Maybe some creative Emmys. But actually, it won, of course, the Saturn Awards, where Star Wars always sweeps up at. But, this is an Emmy-nominated show, one of the most quickly acclaimed shows of 2020. What was it, 2021, 2022? The show and the title Andor sells itself. When people were theorizing what's going to be one of the most highly acclaimed shows of 2025, you had your Severance in there. You had your Stranger Things, your Squid Games. Andor is in that top 10 for 2025. People are extremely, extremely, extremely excited for this show. It's going to be fine. Disney is not trying to sabotage it. And second of all, this show costs, we already know this, super expensive, $200+ million, even more. And now just for season 1. Season 2, now we're looking at what, $500 million? If this was another $200 million, it might be a bit less, but let's say over $100 million to be safe. That's a lot. That's a lot for the production of the show. And we all know from movies, if a movie costs a lot, they're probably not going to do that much marketing. We just saw in Captain America, how many times did they run the same trailer? Or Eternals, how many times did they run the same trailer? It's like when movies run the same trailers, it's because they don't have that much marketing. We see this from Warner Brothers a lot, because we know Warner Brothers is in a shit tank in terms of their budget. I forget what movie, but like they replay it. Furiosa, I think I can think of. Like there's a lot of times people is a great trailer, but like people replay a lot of trailers because they don't want to emphasize or they don't want to overdo the marketing. That's like another, at times, $50 to $100 million. TV shows is less, but yeah. So it's like this show cost a lot, so we're not going to spend that much time on marketing. It is now March. It's still February 25th, as of this recording. The show comes out April 22nd. 2 months. We're fine. Like people are going to know the show's out. People aren't going to be like, oh, Andor's on. I didn't know it was going to be on. Granted, that the first show didn't have the biggest, audience. It had the lowest audience compared to all the shows. Why? Because it was a show called Andor, who only appeared as a supporting character in Rogue One. So it's like, okay. And that trailer, that marketing for season 1 was extensive. Premiering it all the way leading up to the celebration in Chicago, and then more so after that. But that's all I have to say again. It's just like Andor's going to be fine. The reception's going to be fine. It's going to be. I'm trying to think what else is coming out on Disney Plus this year. Oh, Daredevil. I think Daredevil might be more watched than Andor season 2. Maybe not. But I think Andor is going to be one of the most watched shows of the year for Disney Plus. I don't know about worldwide, but for Disney Plus for sure. I think again the show is going to be fine. Disney are trying to sabotage Andor. They're not trying to get rid of it. I wish I could pull up some of these egregious comments that I've seen on the TO. I really wish I could.
Can you really sabotage something that's like definitively the final season?
You can't. I'm like, it's the final season. Why are people? this bugs me with Stan Twitter, fandoms in general. They want to put their emotions in a business that is void of emotion. Like this is TV and film.
Yeah.
90% of the time, your executives, your producers, your writers and shit, or writers, not writers, your executive producers are not thinking with their emotion, thinking with like, what's the best way to bring in money, viewership, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so pissed about the Acolyte, because that was a purely money, money, viewership, brass tacks kind of decision. It's not an emotional decision.
Yeah.
So don't try and say you're trying to sabotage Andor. Why would Disney do that? Why? You guys got to think a little bit more. So that's my rant. It's just that fandoms in general, and I've been saying this when we have our Michael T episode this week. I'll talk about the Legend of Korra fandom because that shit's been wanting me to jump on my neck a little bit. It's been too much for me.
Tune in, everybody, when Evan crashes out over Korra.
Pretty much. It's bringing me back to 2014. If people don't know, when I first joined Twitter in 2014, I joined because my friend, she was like, you should join Twitter. I'm like, okay, fine. And that was after I got kicked off of Facebook. Long story. Anyways.
What a monkey's paw.
Right.
Look where we are.
The first fandom I joined wasn't Star Wars. It wasn't anime. It wasn't like, books or anything. It was Legend of Korra, Avatar. It was my favorite show, and it was aired by Nickelodeon, and it was my first fandom where I got super engaged with like live tweeting about season 2, season 3, and season 4. I think season 1 had already aired, or was currently airing. But either way, it was the first big fandom, and it brings me back to 10 years ago now, over 10 years ago now. I'm just like, man, it was a different time. Because it was like so nice and stuff. There were some arguments and stuff comparing the show, obviously, especially during season 2, but it was a different time. Anyways, I digress. Let's watch this season 2 trailer, which has also had not a fair bit of controversy, but just like some detractors talking about the music choices.
I for the record, I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was like, oh wait.
You should have told me. I would have loved to watch it. I wouldn't have been able to hold it in. Never mind. But
there has never been an instance where Evan's like, "Yeah, I'll wait." If it's over a day,
why are you calling me out like this? If it's over a day,
me.
if it's over a day, yeah, it's a wrap for me. I gotta watch breakdowns and shit. And I did watch Star Wars Explained.
God.
Shout out to Star Wars Explained.
Oh, Evan, I just got so upset.
What happened? What just happened?
I went on YouTube and I looked up Star Wars just to go to like the channel, and it was like the first thing was Andor, and the immediate thing was a fucking Star Wars theory video being like, Kathy's leaving. Fucking get out of here.
I guess you
get out
a little bit too.
Can I not be spared from that man?
I hate it. Something else happened recently where it's like, oh man, this can make a lot of people happy, but it's not good. What the fuck was it? I don't know. But I'm just like, you guys are idiots.
Getting there. I know what I'm doing. There we are.
All good. StreamYard's been fucking up with these whenever we do these sharing stuff. I don't know why.
It's been odd, but I got it.
It works for you, so let's do that. Andor season 2, we're back, baby. Let's go.
Okay, there we go. 3, 2.
The song's called "We're Back, Baby." Yeah.
Okay. I'm into it. Woo! Love a back shot.
You want to fight?
Oh, look.
We're in a war? Conclave?
Evan, the visuals are here.
The visuals are visually.
Damn, they're just like, we know we're fucking cool.
Right? Just awesome shots of the actors you know and love. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Now.
Hey, she's okay. Bix is okay.
Andor and Bix.
Let's go!
Credit, my guy.
Damn the quality.
So good.
Oh. Man, oh my god, I'm excited for Penny.
Ben Mendelsohn, man. Mom's going off. I know, right? What the fuck?
K2.
K2. A lot of riots and
damn.
rebellion.
Yeah, wow.
This is anarchy to the next level.
Remember this moment. You're here. You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Man. Just the coolest motherfuckers in the galaxy.
You're here. You're right here. Man, it's like, when do you get these actors able to cook with some great Star Wars dialogue about war and shit? Like, come on. Come on.
You come
Where's
here to watch me.
you guys?
There's not much of me left.
Forrest Whitaker, Ben Mendelsohn. I'm blanking on the Mon Mothma actress, but
Genevieve O'Reilly.
Genevieve O'Reilly, thank you. She's so excellent in season 1, and I can't wait to see what she does here in season 2. She's going to have arguably a bigger role now. She was like I would say, third main character behind Andor and Luthen. But now, you could argue she'll be the co-lead along with Andor this time around, more so than Luthen. Pause it real quick. One of my theories is that Luthen will take a not backseat this season, but just like his role will be diminished. In one of the most pivotal speeches for season 1, he talked about the sacrifices he made. Everything he's done is leading up to this rebellion, to this, chaos. Once it starts kicking off, what's his role then? Like he was the espionage guy. He made shit happen. But now that shit is happening, present tense, what happens then? We never heard of Luthen. Granted, his character wasn't created, but like we never heard of him like during Rebels and shit like that. So it's like, what happens to him then? We hear more of Saw Gerrera than Luthen, and we only get one shot of Luthen. Granted, we get only one shot of all the characters that we love here. We only get one shot of Luthen, one shot of Dedra, one shot of Serial. So those are the 3 main antagonists / characters in the show. We know they're going to be in it more prominently than what we're seeing, but we're not seeing a lot here. But this is the first trailer. We'll get into the next one next month, and then TV spots in April. I can't wait for people to be like, "Oh, there's too much marketing now." But anyways, let's go back. Let's break down, because this trailer is like very much hard to break down. I think this is an excellent trailer because it's very hard to break down because you can't really tell what's going on. But what was that first scene though? Because I think one of the bigger parts that I saw when I was looking at breakdowns is that, pause it right here. This I thought this was going to be like a Coruscant thing, Andor undercover. This was like a backshot of Andor, but not at Coruscant, given the skies. People are thinking this could be Gorman, and that we could be getting the Gorman massacre this season. With that, then that next shot with the explosions there. This could be part of the Gorman massacre. We see dead bodies on the floor, stormtroopers firing like fish in a barrel right there. The Gorman massacre is the massacre that was, first stated in Rebel season 3. That kind of initially it was the straw on the camel's back for Mothma. That happened. She left. The Rebels crew escorted her to safety, and she gave that phenomenal speech in season 3 of Rebels. Did we do that episode during Rebels recap or commentaries? I don't know if
that one specifically, I don't know if we did, because we were focused on Sabine stuff.
We were, it was like a Sabine Ahsoka thing. So maybe we should go back and watch that sometime. But Andor on Coruscant, I think. I don't know where this is. Is this Ferrix? Is this Ferrix? It looks like Ferrix to me.
It looks like Ferrix. It seems to be like some type of generator. It's the same color scheme as the corporals that were stationed before the Empire invaded.
True. So it could be that as well. Yeah. So we could be seeing a little bit more of Ferrix. I thought we were done with that plan, but we're back.
Yep. And I'm not sure where we're in here. This could be it's giving like detention cell.
Yeah, this could be anywhere. It looks like an Imperial facility. We will see a hangar later on, so it could be connected to that. This looks like Bix.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Just doing his job.
Oh, this is Yavin for sure.
Yavin for sure. We didn't talk about it, but we do know from Tony Gilroy, each era of these episodes is going to be 3 episodes each in four batches of 3 episodes. And between each of these 4 batches will be a 5-year time jump. Or is it 5 years each one? That seems expensive.
4 years? 3 years.
3 years. 3 years between each one. Whatever. There's a certain amount of time, 3 years, I think, between each batch of episodes, leading into right before Rogue One. So Yavin, all that kind of stuff was right before Rogue One. So we can see them setting up on Yavin.
Yeah.
You want to fight?
This is fucking big Starklighter right here.
Right. I love seeing Andor talk about this as well. You know, how many times in season 1 were people asking him, "Are you ready to fight?" And now he's the one asking the question, "Are you ready? Do you want to?
Don't you want to fight these bastards for real?
For real?
For real?" With the sadness in his eyes.
He's like, "I just want my Star Path unit."
Okay.
So, we're good.
Next shot from Wicked here. Very exciting.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to look like that, guys. Come on, it's supposed to be gray and dark. Anyways, I
love a gloomy atmosphere.
I do love a gloomy atmosphere. Star Wars Explained said this could be Dantooine. I'm like, okay, maybe. I don't know what Dantooine looks like. When I was a kid growing up, I thought Dantooine was like this like rocky, you know, like asteroidy like place. Like I didn't think it was like a field, grainy place. But we do see this place a lot. So
I saw it. The only time I saw a visual of Dantooine was, I think it was just like somebody made a fan film, and it just looked like more like a white desert as opposed to like a sandy orange.
So yeah, this could be Dantooine. I'm not sure if you saw it anywhere else, but yeah.
This definitely is a TIE fighter of sorts. Yeah,
I remember people were talking about one of the promo shots from a couple months ago. There is a new TIE fighter called a TIE Avenger. I think it was leaked. It was either leaked or it was on like an official promo image either. But we do see it again in this trailer. So it could be on one of the new TIE fighters or something else entirely.
Yeah.
I like that red and black suit though. He's in. That's really cool. I love the POV shots like that, man. Excellent.
It's always so good. The new era introducing these has been phenomenal.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Hailed by critics everywhere.
Not to brag.
Love my caps lock, yeah.
Caps lock. Look at them.
Do we think we see him setting up is based on Jakku? Can we see that this season? Probably not. Emotional, thrilling, exciting. So what the hell is happening here? People are theorizing that last we saw Mothma, she was, not, I don't want to say trading, but I guess, approving of a marriage between her daughter, whatever her daughter's name, Lydia or whatever, her daughter to the other guy, that one slimy guy's son.
Yeah.
She needed his help in order to procure funds for the rebellion secretly because the Empire was slowly cracking down on like fund exchanges. So she needed a secret exchange of funds for the rebellion. He was like, I will, but marry your daughter into my son. And she unfortunately, sadly, had to approve that. It was one of the more sadder parts of season 1. We'll get to it on our commentary. And then this could be that. They could be on Chandrilla celebrating this marriage or something. But, it seems happy now, but, the party gets crashed. Our only shot of Luthen in this scene, he's ironing.
Yeah, that's what's out. He's making a soup.
He's making some soup. He's ironing.
What was he cooking?
I don't know. He's
wearing the wig, though.
He's steaming some guns, some blasters.
Yeah, that's how it works. Hooray.
Bix and Andor. That's why I said that one shot of Bix shooting somebody could be Bix because she's wearing that hoodie still. I love his outfit.
Detonation, nice.
It looks like Coruscant again. I'm like, is this Coruscant? That's a crazy blow.
Hey, I really like them together. I hope nothing bad happens to them.
No, hopefully not. I mean, we know, something bad happens to Cassian, but we never know what happens to Bix. Remember that rumor after Andor season 1 was like, oh, Lucasfilm loves Andor. There's so many spinoff potential. That never really happened. But there was a rumored like Bix, was discussed as like a possible spinoff. I would love to see what happens with Bix during the Age of the Empire.
Totally.
That'd be really cool. And the GOAT. The GOAT. I always say this. If people have not read the Rogue One prequel novel, Catalyst, that's where I truly fell in love with Krennic in his dynamic with Galen Erso. Galen Erso. Krennic shined in that book, and he shines in Rogue One. But one of my criticisms when I first saw Rogue One was like, I wanted more Krennic. I thought he was not served the best in Rogue One, even though he was good because he's Ben Mendelsohn. But I wanted more Krennic, and we got him in here in Rogue One, a little bit in Bad Batch, right?
Yeah.
Season 3. Was he in? And then that was it, right? Yeah.
Yes, I don't think he was in
Clone Wars season 7.
Clone Wars. I don't think so, but like I feel like I saw, and maybe it was Bad Batch as well, but like they made a model for him, and I was like, he's coming. They wouldn't waste just making a model for nothing.
I remember talking about
Drive-In. Drive-In didn't come back.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's cooking. I wonder, what this guy who always fails upward, what he's up to. I love that cape.
Yeah. It was pointed out to me on Twitter hilariously that when they put the radar addition and like the Death Star is officially operational, it was only operational for like 2 days before it got blown up.
Yeah, one of the biggest fumbles from the Empire. Yeah. This is dark.
It is.
It looks like what was that one planet in the TLJ? It kind of looks like that one.
Oh no, not Taco, the Rebel base though.
The Rebel base there, but yeah, this could be like what's it called? Forrest Whitaker's character, him killing some rebels, maybe, or it could be after an Empire attack. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I really like the black and white color scheme on the X-wings.
Oh, really cool. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's true. It is a great shot. Just the dead rebel. Look at all those dead people. That's sick. That's like, wow. Holy shit.
Oof.
Holy shit. That's a lot of dead people there. So, yeah, that's why people are thinking it's a Gorman massacre. And this is back on Coruscant. That's Homegirl. That's Luthen's assistant. I forget her name. That's what it looks like to me. With her hair down.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. This looks like a different actress to me.
Could be a different actress. Yeah, maybe not. That's what I glimpsed it, so maybe I'm wrong. This is like same. Yeah, this is what's his name? Brazo.
I think so.
So yeah, this is like the same like grainy planet that we saw earlier with Cassian firing on that Imperial caravan.
Yeah. Oh, this might be Ferrix as well, actually, because I think they were open fields, right, at the end of episode 3 when they were escaping on the speeder.
There was, yeah. So it could be that, yeah. But I don't know why people would stay on Ferrix. Like, get the hell out of there. Why are we still on Ferrix?
I mean, we were fine before.
We just rebelled against the Empire. Like, we got to.
The
entire city.
Oh, okay, yes. We haven't gotten there in our rewatch.
Oh yeah, true. But like, the Imperials are going to come back there and with the army. So it's like you better hightail it out of there.
Hey, thoughts on exterior trooper goggles?
I like this. Alex from Star Wars Explained was saying like this could be the slow evolution of stormtroopers because we didn't see a lot of stormtroopers in season 1, or it could be rebels disguised as troopers. I'm getting more that these are actual Imperials.
Sure.
But I do like seeing this without their helmets on. Like it just looks really weird seeing like the armor but no helmets or anything. Yeah. Dedra, one shot of Dedra, and she is stressed out.
Yeah, very, very stressed. Very pristine setting as always. Just clearly work.
One of my favorite tropes is like when Imperials or any kind of like antagonists get so stressed out that their hair falls down. Let's see Dedra with her hair falling down. Let's see the stress get loose. She's had the bun there the entire time. Let's see some physical changes there.
Absolutely. Is this Mon Mothma and Krennic?
It sure is. That's what I'm thinking. Mad Mothma and Krennic. That's the guy that she sold her daughter to. I mean, the son or his son, she sold her daughter to, for the arranged marriage. And it looks like this guy is crashing the Tringillan party or whatever celebration they were having earlier in the trailer. I don't know why. Maybe they're just on to Mothma a little bit. Like, hey, Mothma, what are you up to? She's like, I'm just chilling. I'm just dancing.
What? Woo!
What? Come on, Krennic, dance.
The thought of Mon having to do like a Bruce Wayne peacocking to get off the scent of the Imperials.
That'd be amazing. The revolution starts now. So yeah, this is Cassian on that like TIE fighter, TIE Avenger, I think it's called.
Yeah. This is really good. Oh my god, there's so many bolts. Cool looking engines there.
Imagine getting hit by that. Oh my god.
Well, you don't have to imagine anymore, Evan. Here it comes.
Ooh, he's dead and gone. Dead and gone.
Damn.
Look at that costume design, guys. Holy shit.
Wow. Yes.
Oh yes.
Woo.
This could be. I can think like this can be very tragic. It was just like her so upset that she's like, arranging this marriage for her forced marriage for her daughter that she was into. Like, man.
Yeah. I can only hope that she's in happier times during the Ahsoka timeline because she's in that too.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's back up here. What is this?
No
is it a
idea.
camera? It's probably a camera.
Probably a camera. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's her husband to the right there. Mon Mothma and her husband entering the scene. And again, that's the third time we've seen again the guy she's marrying her daughter off to.
Right.
K2SO.
For sure.
Once again, people don't know, K2SO and Cassian did meet in a one-shot comic shortly after the release of Rogue One. Most people think that's probably going to be decanonized or adjusted because I heard the comic isn't that great. Wouldn't be surprised if Tony Greer was like, yeah, I'll do my own thing. It show how they really met. So yeah. The stormtroopers seemed like the similar base from that last shot with the TIE fighter. Biggs and Cassian on the field planet. Could be Ferrix, could be Dantooine. We don't know.
Yeah.
Love them together.
Riot troopers. Okay.
Again, could be more of the Gorman stuff going on there. The Gorman massacre.
I think so. This is an intense tank.
Big tank. So this is what was getting taken down in that first shot of the trailer, maybe.
Yeah.
Cyril. The GOAT.
Straight from the cereal factory and into our hearts.
Exactly. He looks stressed too.
Oh boy.
I want more Cyril and Dedra, please.
Yeah, are they gonna? Well, yeah, but we might get there. I think this episode. But like, what is up?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh man. This guy. He was in Rogue One.
What the fuck? Who is he?
He's one of the guys on the beach fighting to get with, I think, Chirrut and everybody to get to the console.
Awesome.
I don't know if he made it. I can't remember because there were very few people who made it after Scarif.
Well, it did blow up.
Some people got on ships and got out.
Okay.
If they didn't crash into Vader's ship, that is.
That was effed up. He was like, where do you think you're going?
This is the saddest thing ever, too. It was like, oh, we did it. Let's go home. Fuck.
Where the F you think you're going?
Vader doesn't give a fuck.
Annie. Yeah. What a go. He's in a pickle. Well, at least now we know he makes it out here. What is happening here? Oh my gosh.
This looks to be a more. Is this the same setting you think of, like Krennic and Mon?
Maybe. It's also
they're all very well dressed.
It looks more shady. It looks more like Coruscant to me now. I'm not sure.
These effects, Evan, my God.
That ship is taking heavy fire.
Yeah, that is handled really well. Man, it's not Star Wars if you're not having the Rebels steal an experimental ship.
Right? Rebels, Force Awakens, every kind of every show does this.
There's a spider on the wall. Break that down.
I don't know. I love this guy frantic jump over the table for Cassian. Like he doesn't make it all the way over there. He just has to scoot over. He's like crawling. still over there, and I'm safe.
Oh.
Very
Oh,
messy.
damn. What is this? Shockwave.
Damn. A shock grenade? That was a
Maybe.
concussion blast. Yeah.
A sonic grenade?
Yeah, wow.
That's
Bix. She's in trouble.
big.
This guy's mad.
Yeah, new character maybe?
New character, probably. Yeah, can't tell. Steryl's mom.
Mom of the
She's momming again. Oh, this could be the guy who was sabotaging the ship, and before that, it's probably Saul. So I can see the scene starting off of like what Saul's up to.
Yeah.
Love it. I love undercover Andor.
Yeah, just being in like the higher up setting that he's not used to.
Yeah, he's not used to it, but you know what he always says, like, act like you belong, and they won't care.
Fat and satisfied.
So yeah, that was Andor season 2, coming out April 22nd. The first 3 episodes dropping April 22nd, 1 week before, or a couple of days after Star Wars Celebration in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I will be going. I'll be reporting back after. I'll be reporting back afterwards. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'm excited to see what they talk about at Celebration, but that's for another podcast. We can do like Celebration predictions after we finish our commentaries.
Totally.
Because we're like a month. Yeah, I guess same thing as Andor. We're 2 months away from Celebration. If people are listening and they want to go to Celebration, Nathan, have you sold your tickets yet?
No, I still have one adult ticket available for all 3 individual days. It is something that has to be, all or nothing. But all the tickets were bought individually. So if you want 3 individual beautiful Japanese inspired art badges for Celebration and to attend each day, I can just transfer them over to you with your name and email for the right price. I'm not going to charge a bunch. I'm probably not even going to charge what I paid for the base just because I am trying to move them. So if you're interested, yes, by all means, reach out to me at our ass. Let me just where do our things? There we go. Yeah, right here.
Oh, that's my app.
Yeah, there you go. You know what you are.
I haven't used that one in a while, man.
Excuse me.
I haven't used that joke in a while.
Okay. I see. Yeah, but that's available. Celebration is coming up, but if you have the means to get to Japan or buddy up with somebody who's already going to Japan, I got a ticket for you.
Yep. Yeah, this week I'm getting my my plane tickets finally, but I have my hotel. I'm ready to go. I'm like 5.6 miles from the convention center. So
right on. You
that's as much as I can get for like a cheap price.
You take a train there or something?
Train, Uber. I don't know. Do they do Ubers in Japan? Probably. I don't know. I don't know what they do there.
Uber's a German company, isn't it?
I don't know. Do they do lifts in Japan? I don't know. Train. Well, I'll work something out.
Taxi.
Taxi maybe. Yeah, I might just do taxi.
Old school.
Old school. Taxis are everywhere. But yeah, before we move on to the Andor commentary, what were your thoughts about this whole Kathleen Kennedy possibly stepping down here from Lucasfilm? Not even possibly. This has been on the thing since like what, 2020? Like, I think she extended her contract during the COVID, during the pandemic. I think she extended her contract. When was our last celebration? Was it 2022?
3.
2023 was our last celebration in LA.
In Europe.
Oh, Europe.
For us, it was Anaheim 2022.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Anaheim 2022. People were thinking like, okay, she's showcasing all these big movies. I think in 2022 they were still talking about like the Game of Thrones people doing new movies or something. But either way, one of the bigger things was Kelly Kennedy needed to, and I think present tense, needs to talk about the future of the film slate before she can effectively leave. And if people read the Hollywood Reporter article or the Puck News article where it initially dropped, she is still going to be executive producing Sharmino Bates-Noy's movie, Dave Filoni's future movie, and James Mangold's movie, the 3 that were announced at Celebration London in 2023. She would also be executive producing Sean Levy's movie, Mando and Grogu. That's 5 right there. And so she will still be executive producing a lot of these movies. When you watch these movies for the next, 10 years, those 5 movies, her name will be on the credits.
Yeah.
So she will still be executive producing those movies on a producerial role. It's just that she won't be head of Lucasfilm. At least theoretically by the end of this year. No official announcements have been made. Maybe they'll say it at London or at Japan. And maybe they'll have a replacement done by Japan. Or they could just say, this is my final year. I don't know business speak. I watch a lot of Succession, but I don't know if it's smart to say like, this is my final year without saying the successor. Or if that's just normal to say like, this is my final year, successor to be announced, TBD.
Do you think Filoni's going to come out and perform L to the OG?
That'd be funny. If he does that, then I'm like, okay, fine. He can be president. That was great. That was great. That was a great one. That was a great one.
I didn't recognize your game. My bad.
Exactly. But speaking of Filoni, the Hollywood Reporter article was discussing like who is next in line. There's many insiders who were thinking about like the succession problem, and a couple of insiders are saying like one of the major reasons that Disney / Kathleen Kennedy extended her contract during the pandemic into 2023, now to 2025, was because they didn't really effectively shepherd in or train a possible successor for this major executorial role. So, and we saw this happen with Bob Iger too. Like, right, if you can't find somebody, if you're not training somebody, you're gonna end up with like a Bob Chapek, and then you're gonna leave anyway. It's back to Bob Iger. Bob Iger's still in charge of stuff, right? He hasn't left yet either.
Yeah, he's still around. I'm sure.
I think Bob Iger.
A few years,
I think he's out like next year, 2026 or 2027 at the latest. So
okay.
He wasn't supposed to come back. Remember, he wasn't supposed to come back. But Chapek wasn't doing that great of a job. So yeah, some of the industry believe the company's senior leadership has done a poor job in training and elevating a new generation of successors from which to potentially tap as a replacement. And yeah, they just said what I said. Like one executive said, she stuck around so long because there was no credible alternative. They do mention here that sources say former Lucasfilm executive Rain Roberts, who was at the company for 12 years, was being groomed as a replacement, but then Rain Roberts is now VP of Fox Searchlight, which is a phenomenal company, Fox Searchlight. But yeah, Rain Roberts, who I love, she was part of the executive committee for Last Jedi. I always love her interview leading up to Last Jedi, talking about Rey and Kylo. That's why I was like, oh, Rey, you're cooking. And then she was one of the major pushers for the Acolyte.
Right on.
And,
I'm sold.
Right? But then, now she's at Fox Searchlight. They grabbed her up real quick because they knew how great of a talent she was. And Lucasfilm fucked up. But they say the details of the job aren't just Star Wars or Indiana Jones, a wide range of live action, animated production. They say it's less creative in nature and, as we know, more managerial than people realize. But anyways, a couple of the names that a couple of insiders. And the funny thing is, from this Hollywood Reporter article that I'm reading from, guys, it says like all these names, but at the end it says predicts one observer. Like these people are listing names, but it's from one person, and we know, not a lot of sway. But the first one that somebody mentions, an observer mentions, is Jon Favreau. They go over how Jon Favreau started the MCU directorially, but then he started producing Iron Man 2, and I think he was producer Iron Man 3, maybe not.
I think he's produced everything that Tony has appeared in.
Okay, and then they say he was launching The Mandalorian. He's doing Mandalorian and Grogu. He understands the universe and knows the fans want. I hate when people say that. But anyways, he's executive producer on several Star Wars shows. But then they say like Kennedy's job is less creative than it is being a manager. So They say he won't want to be an executive, says, again, one observer.
I can see that.
I can see that too. I don't think Favreau seems like the kind of guy who just like at his age just wants to chill. Like this is such a stressful job, guys.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be like, all right, I gotta like make sure every part of the ship's working. I just like I would like to be part of the ship and like make stuff.
Exactly. Favreau seems like more of a creative person than like a business person. People always think like, oh, Filoni gets it because he gets it. It's like it doesn't matter if you get Star Wars or not. It helps. It definitely helps with picking what stories to pursue, but it's just like that's like 10%. And speaking of Dave Filoni, the next person they say is like mentored by Lucas himself. Dave Filoni is a passionate writer director. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because we all know who Dave Filoni is, guys. But they say he's a great. Sorry, go on.
No, you're good. If it happens to be Dave, I wouldn't be shocked. Me neither. Though I think I would prefer somebody who I've heard like fair criticism that Dave is a bit more focused on like having his hands in like all the side of Star Wars that he's created and wanting to make that be a bit more forefront, which I understand, but at the same time it's like we need a lot of diverse angles of the universe.
So you're basically talking about how like he wants to pursue like the Mandoverse era stuff, which is totally fair. We also know as of like 2 years ago now, at least, he is CCO, creative chief operator. I forget what the CCO stands for, but like he's the creative. He's the creative officer at Lucasfilm. Anything storytelling decisions, writing wise, goes through him, and. People have been saying that title is just like an official title that he's been doing that anyways. Back in like 2017 with Rian Johnson, he talked to Dave Filoni. I don't know about J.J. Abrams' his own thing. We all know notoriously, but like, Dave Filoni has always been part of a creative process to a certain degree. I just think so now he's more of the creative person, the guy officially. So they say Filoni is already. It says one source. One source tells CHR that Filoni is already Disney's choice to succeed Kennedy and predicts his ascendancy will be announced at Star Wars Celebration, but this has not been confirmed by others. They even say that I thought it was this article. Was it this one? They say that this was Kennedy's choice as well. Was it this article? Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. But I read somewhere that Kennedy also wanted Filoni, but we know Kennedy and Filoni have a great relationship. Filoni wouldn't have the status he is now without Kennedy, guys. So the third possibility is both Favreau and Filoni. They say here from THR that one possibility is Kennedy pairing Favreau or Filoni with a highly experienced studio managerial type. They reference, of course, James Gunn and Peter Safran, two buddies who are very close, but Peter is much more of the executive head than James, who is the creative / writer for DC Studio stuff. We'll talk more about what James Gunn is doing at Micah Batiste because he dropped a lot of information on Monday. But yeah, so they have a co-leadership thing for DC. One person does creative decisions while the other one handles the less glorious corporate matters. So they say Disney could do something like that as well. Last option here, or two more options. They say Kevin Feige. Many insiders believe the best candidate for the job is Marvel Studios topper Feige, who has shown an uncanny ability to balancing corporate needs with an understanding of a core IP. And he's a major Star Wars fan too. I think this is a 0% chance. I will be shocked if this happens.
There is no world where he is going to be equally juggling all of Marvel and Star Wars. It's not possible.
Oh, that's definitely not possible. The theory is that he would leave Marvel to go to Star Wars.
That wouldn't happen either. At the very least, that wouldn't happen until post Secret Wars.
Yeah, which is happening. Like if she's leaving this year, Yeah,
gap
you're right.
year. Yeah.
There's still like 2 years until so it's like it just wouldn't fit.
Even then, I'm sure like I don't think Feige's at all burned out from Marvel, and I'm sure he wants to like be
Right.
involved with the future of the mutants and everything. So
People have been theorizing like, oh, maybe it's been 10 years. He's done all that he can do. Yeah, he sure has. He's done everything that you can do at Marvel. There's nothing that can like deteriorate his legacy. Even if the MCU films are like going on a downhill slide, if people want to phrase it that way. But it's just like most of his movies, most of the MCU, 90% of them are successes. He's changed the game for film and TV, mostly film. And it's like him going to Star Wars. How old is Kevin Feige? I don't even know.
I mean, he's been with Marvel since at least the year 2000.
He's 51. He's still young. Wow, he's 51.
Wow.
He looks good for 51.
So
yeah, he
40s.
He could do Star Wars. I mean, 51. People get hired for these executive stuff. They get hired at such an old age. Kennedy guys is like what 78 right now.
Yeah.
What is Kathleen Kennedy? Kathleen Kennedy.
I guess like it makes sense because like you want to have somebody who has the experience of the industry.
She's 71. But yeah, you need someone who has experience in the industry. Feige definitely has experience in the industry. But he is a Star Wars fan. I just don't see it happening. Especially because we just talked about that the timelines don't match up, and I feel like he wants to be with Marvel for the long haul. Like he's not just going to introduce X-Men and be like, I'm out. No, he wants to control.
He's going to want to play with that.
Exactly. He wants to play with his toys, which by all means, dude. So I think he has another 10 years in Feige. I think Feige has another 10 years. Talk to me in 2034, 35.
2038.
Jesus.
The 30-year anniversary of Marvel Studios.
Even THR mentioned like Marvel has suffered because Feige was so stretched thin, which is true. But I think he wants to focus on Marvel. And then lastly, they mentioned like J.J. Abrams, which I think is less than 0% chance.
Sounds like out of left field, I'll be honest.
It does, because they tell you like J.J. is a famous producer at Bad Robot Entertainment. He's one of the biggest producers in Hollywood, biggest directors in Hollywood. But I feel like, from my perspective, I'm not even in the business. I feel like he's burnt out by Star Wars. Force Awakens nearly killed him. And they brought him back for Rise of Skywalker, which nearly killed him. He hasn't made a movie since 2019, which, to be fair, after doing Star Wars and, all that reaction there, like, just take a break, JJ. Take a break. So he's finally coming back. He's finally making his own next directorial movie, I think, next year, finally. But again, I associate him with Jon Favreau, a very creative. Just watch Super 8, guys. Like, he feels like a very creative person, despite being a very big producer of like Bad Robot and other stuff. Like, I just don't feel like he wants to do a big role like that. Like, I don't see him doing that.
Yeah. But Evan, what about the people's choice, Sam Witwer?
I saw, you showed me that on Twitter. That's ridiculous. That's insane to me.
It is ridiculous. Now I like Sam. And yeah, he knows the lore, but knowing the lore is not running Lucasfilm.
Not at all. Not at all. People I don't care if you, I do care if you watch Star Wars, but at this point, if you're 60 years old, 50, 60, 40, whoever's being hired here, they've watched all the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
They have. Like, come on. And that's all you really need to know. You have Dave Filoni there. You have people within Lucasfilm who can help out with the creative decisions. How good of a producer are you? And the last two people they mentioned here, I forgot. They mentioned Emma Watts, who was a longtime producer at 20th Century Fox. She helped shepherd the X-Men movies, which ranged in quality. But she helped launch Deadpool. She was there with James Cameron's Avatar. She is still a very big figure in the industry. She was briefly the president of Paramount Pictures. They say she's waiting for a comeback. Emma Watts. That'd be cool to me. I wouldn't mind that one at all. Hannah Minghella is a Abrams former employee who worked at Bad Robot. She executive produced a lot of live action and animation films. She was a longtime producer at Sony Pictures with Jumanji, Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs, Goosebumps. She has been running Netflix feature animation for a long time and live action divisions at Netflix. Sounds cool. They say that the big thing was that she has a connection to Abrams and Bad Robot, which has a connection to Lucasfilm. In general, I think if I can speak for Nathan, it's like people are really just looking for creative people when they should just be looking for who has the best producerial record. Kathleen Kennedy had an extensive producer record working with Spielberg all the way back in the 90s with the Jurassic Park and E.T. That's why her legacy would never be tainted. Yes, she's had some flounders with Lucasfilm, for sure. But she also gave us Andor, which people are cheering about as of yesterday. She gave us Andor. For me, the Acolyte. She helped shepherd the Mandoverse. That wouldn't happen without her. Last Jedi. Like, this wouldn't happen without her trusting Rian Johnson, her trusting Filoni and Favreau, right? How many times in those countless Filoni and Favreau interviews, guys, did they mention Kathleen Kennedy? That wouldn't happen without her trusting them intuitively. Before Mando, Favreau was just like the guy who did Iron Man, Chef, and he was a big producer in Hollywood, but he became even bigger when Kathleen Kennedy gave him the keys to Disney Plus. So
he did, he did Jungle Book and Lion King. Those were successful. Those
are big. You're right. I'm underplaying him a little bit. But yeah, the volume started with The Lion King, but then primarily happened with The Mandalorian and stuff like that.
Yeah, it took off.
But yeah, that's about it. You're going to see people online are going to see a lot of like, oh, yay, cheering. And if you see that, then you're talking to the wrong person. You shouldn't follow this. Because again,
the amount of people who are like, you'll list off all the amazing classics from the 80s and 90s, 2000s, so on, and people treat her involvement there as if she was an intern getting coffee. She's the producer. Right. She got those made.
Yeah, exactly. She has the experience, and the next person's undoubtedly going to have a weaker record than her. Undoubtedly. But she deserves a retirement. She should have been gone a long time ago, I think. And not in terms of like, I want her out of here, but she deserves to retire. 71 years old. Have a great day.
She was already legend status before she did anything with the new era of Star Wars.
Exactly. And George handpicked her. So I trust who she picks next. If she picks Filoni, it's not my favorite choice. I just don't see Filoni wanting to do it, to be honest. I don't see him wanting to do it at all. That's a bad, stressful job. You get paid a lot, a shit ton of money, but it's a stressful job.
Absolutely.
I think that's it for Star Wars, buddy. Let's talk about Andor, Season 1, Episode 7. So people are still with us. If you're not, like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter. Our ads are in the description. But if you're sticking with us, we're continuing our Andor Season 1 commentary. If you're watching this back, you guys can pause it, boot up your Disney Plus before we go live here. We're already there. I'm on the Disney Plus logo. I should go to the black screen.
I'm on the black screen. Ready to go. Man. I'm not tired. You can't stop me. Jesus Why did we do a whole fucking mini episode before this?
What time did you go to bed?
It's like 12. I woke up at 5 this morning.
Nathan.
What? What's wrong with the early riser?
Well, I'll be talking. I'll be keeping you awake. We'll be fine. This is 45 minutes. We're good.
I'm fine. You can't stop me.
I mean, don't fall asleep. You haven't fallen asleep in a minute.
I don't.
Yes, you did.
I did, but I don't.
Yeah, I did.
I did it, but I don't actively do it.
Okay.
If you had a nickel for every time I fall asleep, you would have 2 nickels. Yes, it's weird. It's happened twice, but no more.
I'll be 10 cents richer. Anyways,
I'm sorry, Prater 2 didn't keep my interest.
Season 1, Episode 7, The Announcement. Let's go.
All right. On play. 3, 2, 1, play. Don't skip the recap. I've seen the scene. Every recap.
Every recap. Just in case you forget what he's up to. That last episode, guys, episode 6. Phenomenal.
Very.
They're just so good in this show, man.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Tim.
Tim with 2 M's.
Nemec. My chest just hurts thinking about Nemec. Not like emotionally, but just emotionally, of course, but just like the way he died.
Yeah.
It's just brutal. Remember, there were the weeks where it was just like, what happened to her? Where did she go? Did they just leave her on the planet? which again, guys, I'm going to miss the weekly releases for Andor Season 2. The batches of 3 episodes would be interesting. I'll talk more about that after this episode.
No! Not like this.
Damn. Not like that. Uncle Harlow.
Good voice. Now, I mean, here's the thing with this recap is...
I hate you. I swear to God. It took me way longer to realize what the fuck you were doing.
This is potentially the last time I have to do that. Once we start watching The Bear. I still have to watch season 3, actually.
It's okay. Josh loves it, as he always does.
Yeah, he notoriously loves everything.
But, yeah, when it comes to Bear. But yeah, the episodes coming into batches of like 3 episodes each week, I think can be fine. I initially didn't like it, but like it worked for Arcane. Arcane does that 3 weekends in a row. It was Arcane weekend. But I primarily say that to say like those batches worked because it was like a Friday night into Saturday. And yes, they dropped at 3 a.m., but it was like 3 a.m. on a Friday where I could stay up.
Yeah.
If they do 3 a.m. on Tuesday nights, that's a bad decision in my opinion. Like, if you want to do 3 episodes, start at 9 o'clock. 9. That way people have a time to watch 2, maybe 3 a night. But,
yeah, I don't know, because like this will be overlapping slightly with Daredevil.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah. Maybe. I don't think so, actually.
It's first week of... Oh, no, wait. Daredevil's about to come out.
Daredevil's coming out next week. And then it's going to have all of March and all of April to itself.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
So, unless there's like 10 episodes I don't know about. Imperial Standards? Sarcasm. Why are they matching? I don't like this. You're representing the family.
Isn't that why you got tailored?
Right?
Damn.
That's what you think. What the fuck?
Is this how you raise the boy?
Right?
This is why he's in the Empire.
Rabble.
I like how the TV looks like it's like vintage.
Yeah, like this is some old school TV. Atrocity.
Oh, done.
Oh, this is you, Lauren, right?
I think so.
That shit look tight.
Why are their legs always so like puffy with the pants?
It does. I love, unpopular opinion, but not really unpopular, but I love the ISB. What a cool institution.
Design wise, fantastic.
Design wise, the way they're like the secret, like spies of the Empire.
Mm.
Not spies, but you know.
So is he the highest in command in this room?
I believe so. He spoke
For
with the
sure.
Emperor.
Yeah, for sure.
Palpatine gives 0 fucks. He was like, yeah, sure.
Whatever. Whatever gets me to what I want.
Basically giving the Empire carte blanche to survey, search, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. If I was speaking in a room like this, I'd walk in the circle too.
I would love that. All prison sentences are immediately reevaluated, guys. Remember that.
No.
Remember that.
Not like this.
I was about to say this. Desert knows exactly what's happening. By locking down, by doing all this stuff, it's a show of force, but the rebels want that.
Oh.
An announcement. Roll credits, guys.
What's the Rebels crew doing right now? Are they formed yet?
Yeah. Like the Hera and them?
Yeah.
No.
Have they found Ezra yet?
No. That's season 2 stuff. I think I don't know how long Sabine and them were joining that crew. I don't know. He's so happy.
God, that car is so good.
Is that a car or a limo? I can't. It looks really good.
It's like a Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce. Ah, okay. Look at some more art.
Holy shit! Walk it.
I can't believe we did it. What are you talking about? I didn't do shit. What are you talking about?
Okay.
So good. I ain't saying shit. I wish I did do it. If I did do it, that'd be awesome.
Luthen would never slip up ever. What?
That's crazy that we didn't talk to her about it.
Her shaky voice.
Love how he's smiling still because
the guy's facing the window.
And then he goes back to talking seriously. Wow.
It's scary though.
It is. I love this conversation. It's already been set in motion.
Oh.
Because they mess up now. Ooh. Damn, that's a great line. Choking us, forgot to notice. People are already suffering. People are already suffering. I don't know why I'm siding with Luthen. But yeah.
Mon cares about everybody, but because things will get worse
Yeah.
before they get better.
And I think she just has to reckon with that. Luthen's already there. He's been there. He still values her as a conspirator, but he
Get out of my shop.
opened the door. He values her as a conspirator, but he's also like he's above it. Oh, I hope she's worth it. This is interesting. I hope she's worth it. Clea knows more than Mothma, but even Mothma's with Luthen because she supports this rebellion. She doesn't report this, chaotic, this anarchist act that Luthen just made without her approval, without her knowledge. Like this isn't two people shaking hands saying this is what we're going to do. He's just going off on his own, and she is like in it with him.
Right.
They're not on equal standing right now, but that will change.
Yes.
Man. People hate this. People hate this shit, but like I wouldn't mind doing this, to be honest. Clock in, clock out, go back to play some games at night.
Whatever keeps me out of the field,
He's like,
I like the cubicles.
Me too. He's like, I didn't ask. Anyways. Okay, cool. Anyways.
Hire me. I won't be here long. I'm sure your uncle will approve. What happened to the other guy? Immediate opening. I don't know.
The other guy quit?
This was This reminds me of I don't think the shot was in Solo, but like the trailer had like the guy talking to Han, like, "Oh, so you want to join the Empire?"
But what about it?
Like the first teaser had
Yeah.
Han with the Imperial officer. It was like, "Oh, you want to join the Empire?" And they're like sitting in like the circle cubicle, like in the middle of the airport.
Yes.
I think that shot was cut, but like that shot we just saw reminded me of that.
Kind of reminded me of that same kind of
continuity.
Yeah.
God, they made it look so vast.
Coruscant is like a massive city.
You think this is just like somewhere in Switzerland?
London has to be. Like, man, the production design here.
Yeah.
Great shot. I love when the movies do that. Perspectives change. What if she was mean with Dedra? Like, oh shit. He was knocked the fuck out. Well, you better wake up, my guy. Shit. All star systems.
How many are there?
Great question. Sounds like a lot. You wake up, you feel like you're going to sleep on the job today. Somebody comes in, gives you a massive homework assignment, and you're pissed.
Hate it.
Yeah, hate it.
She's like going to work.
She's fine.
I've definitely gone to work like, all right, yeah, chill day. And then they're like, hey, can you unpack these cold boxes and stock the fridge? Like, fuck.
Right. What a great shot. Oh, I love those perspective shots. Perfect. So cool.
How do they do that?
And in actuality, she's just looking at the sky.
Yeah. Hey. Go to 1313.
Dang, nobody's on this level. That shit is empty.
Damn.
Seeing her with the fancy hair is crazy.
Man, the switch up.
I was like, who is she? Who's this? Oh, shit. You're going to question me. He read it, didn't respond?
What was that?
That's it.
Damn.
My girlfriend?
Damn.
I remember I was so worried that she was going to kill Cassie or like try to assassinate him this season.
Yeah. So Luthen just used Cassian?
Yep.
Man.
Well, they don't trust him.
Yeah.
Why should they, right?
Did he get his crystal back yet?
Probably not.
Mm.
He hasn't been back yet. But I like the idea where he's like, or Luthen's like Cassian's a loose end. We saw him being worried about that in episode 6. Like everything worked perfectly, but there's only 2 people who know my connection to the problem: Vel, who is tight with me, and Cassian, who I just met a couple days ago, and who's very messy, as we see in this episode. Why is he back at Ferrex? So messy.
Because B2 has to see him.
All right.
So cute.
Because when we locked the doors, when the Empire came because of you, Cassian. See, he didn't grasp that.
Yeah.
Imperial territory. Who was it?
Tim M.
That bitch. Oh, what are you talking about? Yeah. He thought he was going to come back and chill. See, he's still selfish. Like me and you. You can't just leave, Cassian. Man,
But can't we?
But I get it from his perspective.
Yeah. Where are these credits? We go right now.
We go right now. Lift off.
Oh.
I love the what do you call it? The zeal in his eyes, the passion in his voice.
Yeah.
He really believes him. He really believes it. He just doesn't grasp it.
Yeah.
Unlike her, who has a lot more experience. She's acting her ass off here.
Man. Buys it.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that outfit. Oh shit.
Okay.
I need somebody
happy.
to just wear Star Wars outfits in public.
You just need people in backless dresses.
Yes.
Yeah, this guy. Let them marry, you know?
Yeah, right. Too bad they had arranged marriages.
Is divorce frowned upon on Coruscant?
And Chandrilla, I guess, yeah.
This man sipping on blue raspberry.
Right. That daughter looks so stiff.
Really does.
You can tell he was just like, go talk to your mom.
Yeah. It's almost Leia.
Take Homa. Okay. Forgot his name. He run the bank? Why? Because of course he can't say shit himself, a little bit.
Yeah. Fucking.
I gotta be the bad cop every fucking time. Have you ever asked to be excused, Nathan? Ever in your life?
Not usually.
I never say it. Can I be excused?
Every time I think about it, I think about that scene from After Earth.
After Earth.
Yeah, with Will Smith and Jaden.
I never watched it.
He just the most like out of nowhere like outburst from Will in response.
Both. Ooh.
Oh, strap Imperial there.
She's like, I need somebody to confide in. You don't understand. I'm with you.
Actually,
Yeah.
you're not gonna believe this.
She's like, I hate these people. She's like, let me sit you down, motherfucker. Keep smiling.
What are you looking at, bitch?
I
Like
do
you
this every
don't,
day.
right?
Let me tell you something. It's a social game.
Man, I'd lose so fast. Oh,
Let me cook.
who wrote this?
Keep on smiling.
You want to go on the balcony?
Smile. Don't forget to smile, motherfucker. Just keep on smiling.
Around people?
I know. I love this. Everybody's just having their conversation.
Wow.
I'm cooking. raising money. Charitable outreach program. I ain't gonna say shit. Keep smiling.
Wow.
Because isn't that your husband? Smile.
Wow.
This is big brother coded. You're just
Falling
talking.
right back into the combos.
Yeah. The worst players would be like, "Oh, we were just blah, 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 blah." No, you gotta have like you're having a normal conversation.
They must have an open relationship, right? They can't like each other.
I hope they do for Mon Mothma's sake, because they ain't having sex. They are not having sex. No way in hell.
And there's no way this motherfucker's loyal at all, even though like you have the jackpot.
Yeah, I can see him cheating on her, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Big Brother, people are like, so what are we gonna say when people walk in on us? Like, what should we say? Like, those are conversations you have to have
Yeah.
for Mon Mothma as well. It's like, I love the scene so much, guys. Cassian's like adolescent, childish, ramblings countering to Biggs, who has just experienced the reality of like what Cassian just did. It's like, Cassian, you're still behind. You still think you can salvage your old relationships that you squandered.
What up?
She don't want to see you, man. See, he's going back to the past.
Yeah. Cass Tim died, man.
He's not getting any hints. He's like, wait, he doesn't get that this place has changed. Because y'all have sexual chemistry. Now he gets it. A little bit.
Oh, Evan, the writing.
It's too fucking good.
Yeah.
Yes, Cassian. Yes, you. What did you think was going to happen? It would have been somebody else. Yes. She's doing him a favor. Just leave, Cassian. He can't process it still.
Man.
She really doesn't. That's because he does his research. Yeah, hard to do when you're a loose end for a lot of people. This episode, oof. We've done it before.
It's a tiny bag for 12K.
Right? Shit. They won't see each other again until after she's tortured, Nathan. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. Nothing.
Cassian, this place has changed. Your friends have changed. When are you going to change?
Yeah.
What will you become?
Kill me. Oh,
Oh,
man. Super curly hair.
what are you doing, man? You don't need to help them. You're a black man. You don't need to help them.
Now you're
See,
implicated.
what are you doing, Clem? Oh,
Clones.
no. Man, that's so sad. The darkness of this authoritarian regime is just so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Well, it's morning. What does he say?
Back.
Well,
Oh,
Nathan, I hate this conversation. But
why
I love
can't
this
they
conversation.
go? Why can't they go?
I love this conversation. I know that too.
Oh.
She's
Oh,
beaten.
you scared me. It's your mic.
Sorry.
You're good.
What'd I do? Mm. Mm.
Oh.
God damn. This is so fascinating. This is so fascinating. He participated. He did an act of rebellion, but he still.
Mm.
Cassian, you're a hero. In a way.
Yeah.
Mm. No. She still loves him no matter what. Not without you.
Oh. Man. Ah!
God damn. You will. You will see. This conversation is the most pivotal conversation in Cassian's life.
Man.
Oh, my thing paused.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm at 1718 remaining.
Disney Plus, what are you doing? I'm getting the blue circle of death.
All right, we're all paused here, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay.
Let me go back. You have like 5 minutes left too.
Of all moments.
Okay, come on. Okay, I'm back. What's your time?
I have a remainder of 1718. My timestamp is 3532.
Okay. 35, 32. Got it. Okay.
All right. Three.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
I paused it, then I pressed play, and it's not
stopping.
It's not stopping, or it's not pressing play. I'm at 35, 32, and it's not pressing play.
You want to back out and go back in?
Yeah, let me delete the whole app. Sorry about that. But yeah, what a pivotal, great conversation for Andor and Marva. Like, she loves him so much, despite her knowing, like, you know, she can't come with him anymore. She's taking a stand, not even knowing that he was part of the thing that gave her the guts to take a stand in the first place. She still loves him regardless in any decision that he'll make. Okay. Come on. I'm back. Pressing continue. Okay, I'm ready. I'm at 1718.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Play. Sister.
There are no survivors on Canary. He's still anchored by the past as well. This is a incredible writing, guys, where it's like usually the main character is right. I have to keep looking for my sister. She might be out there. I need answers. Any other show, the sister will show up in the 11th hour. He was right all along. Everybody else that was telling him that he was wrong was wrong. But no, Marva's right. You got to let it go. It's very fascinating.
Yeah.
Ordman Tale sounds familiar.
Wow.
Yeah, what are we doing?
I didn't know you were a little bitch.
I didn't know you were a snitch. Right? We have bigger things to worry about. Yes. Hell yes, it is.
Oh.
She's right, but I hate that she's right. She's like, we're too rigid in our search. Rebels don't care about that shit. As we saw with Luther. Mm. Why do you more urgent with the rebellion?
Yeah, what?
Then great. Right? We'd be better off. Good. Initiative.
Fucking got him.
Ooh. Ooh.
He's hurt.
His face, Nathan.
It's like, what?
He's, I thought I was cooking something. Yeah, everybody should be like her. But I hate that Dead was on it. But you know.
This is bad for the good guys, but like this is compelling as well.
Right?
It's like Succession.
He pressed me. Ooh.
Ooh,
This shit is good. This shit is clean.
man.
Watch your back. This place is like chaos.
Oh shit! I forgot about this banger.
I listen to this all the time. What do you mean?
Miami. I mean, Nemos.
Neamos.
Hello, that was fast.
Cassian didn't waste any time. Keith.
Not the name I would have picked.
Not at all. Clem to Keith. What are you doing here?
Damn, Diego.
You dry as hell. You're washing up.
How safe is that spot, do you think?
Not great.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought of it.
Revnog. That's straw. Wow.
Right on.
Star Wars Miami.
Yeah.
His
Cassian,
Peter Parker
don't
moment.
run. Cassian, sit down, right? Like, just calmly sit down.
Or just keep walking out like you're natural. You're already walking. If you don't try and that's all different.
Don't speed up.
Nathan called. He's
Listen, man.
yeah. The Empire's on one.
If I'm seeing like shit around there, I'm gonna like sit down for a second until I see like everything's clear.
Right.
Jump scare.
I can't just walk.
Damn it. Aw.
Okay. What are you talking about? Part of what?
Oh no.
See, that's them, not me. No, obviously not.
Uh,
This is so uncomfortable, man.
I like to stay fit. What do you want? Jesus Christ. This is terrifying and
This is such
very
an
real.
awful conversation.
Oh God.
This is so hard to watch. Jesus Christ.
Sheesh.
He literally was just walking to the store.
My God.
See, Cassie thought he could just run away, do nothing.
Oh my God. They're not even hearing cases, man. They're just like in and out.
They don't care.
What if I didn't answer? Huh?
Six years,
Yes!
Nathan.
I had forgotten 6 years?
God, he was literally. This is one of the most uncomfortable scenes. He literally just
Yeah.
walking. Like that's one of the most frightening, realistic events we'll see in Star Wars. Just like the uncomfortable, harsh reality of people within an authoritarian regime who feel like they have any kind of power. Anything you do, screw it over.
There's elements of horror.
Written by Steven Schiff.
Well
Steven Schiff was
done,
working on
sir.
something. I forget what he was working on, but
Dude.
so next week we're doing all of 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's a lot of episodes.
We've already done 2 streams of 3 episodes each.
I guess that's true.
Please, Evan. You'll be okay.
Man. So 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12.
Yeah. And then we'll start season 3 of Daredevil. Just kidding.
Yeah, we wouldn't have time. Daredevil's next Wednesday, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Do I have time to watch season 3 of Daredevil?
Maybe not.
Probably not.
Unless you could if you walk in.
Binge it over the weekend real quick. Yeah. I have too much TV to catch up on. But yeah, next week, guys, we'll watch episodes 8, 9, and 10 of Star Wars Andor. How long were our last podcast for Andor?
They range from like.
I'm going Nathan's shit.
They're like 2.5, right?
221, 208. Yeah, this is going to be another 221 podcast. That's fine by me. I got nothing going on next Tuesday. So yeah, we'll do this next Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. Monday will be fine for me. Yeah, Monday's fine. And Monday or Tuesday. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Nathan, where can they find us?
They can't.
Oh, tragic. You can find us on Twitter, though. That's one place. X. Yeah.
Never.
Never again. On Twitter, Harris EV9. We finally got the Andor trailer, guys. So people are gonna be talking about the Andor trailer for the next couple of weeks now until trailers really start popping up. You will see another trailer in March for sure. You'll see TV spots in April for sure. Star Wars Celebration, we could be getting. Hopefully, they give us like a screening. That'd be really fun to go to if we are able to get in line there.
That would be cool.
But yeah, and again, I know people are upset about the 3-episode batches every week, but Nathan and I, ironically, have been doing 3 episodes for this commentary, and it kind of worked out. It worked for Arcane season 2. Those are big Netflix events, and again, I mentioned how it worked because they were on the weekends, and it's easier to watch stuff on your own free time on the weekends, where you can stay up later, you can wake up whenever you want. On the weekday, not likely. The release schedule is, let me click on it here. April 22nd, which is Tuesday, April 29th, Tuesday, May 6th, Tuesday, May 13th, Tuesday. So these are all Tuesday schedules. Yeah, 22nd, 29th, 6th, 13th. So these are all Tuesday schedules for Disney Plus. We still don't know if they're dropping at 9 p.m. or 3 a.m. 3 a.m. was like the old school one. They've been doing 9 p.m. for even Skeleton Crew was 9 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew, Acolyte 9 p.m. I think Mando. I forget what Mando was. Season 3 of Mando. But either way, what?
I think that was 3 a.m. I think that was before the shift.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So hopefully Andor sticks to 9 p.m. Because if it is like April 22nd, 3 a.m., it's like you wake up and you're not just spoiled by 1 episode now, you'll be spoiled by 3 episodes because the people who are able to stay up have stayed up. And, that's going into Wednesdays. My Wednesdays are pretty packed with personally me. So I watch Survivor every Wednesday. So Survivor on top of like Amazing Race. That's starting up soon. Top Chef is starting up soon. So my reality TV is like lining up with just terrible timing. I wish it was just 1 episode, but I think 3-episode batches will be fine in terms of like keeping it in the public zeitgeist. This is only 4 weeks of Andor, which is unfortunate. But again, I think Arcane was a prime example of like it is just 4 weeks, but this Star Wars fandom is going to keep it all over the summer. People can be rewatching this, talking about it long after the season's over. At least that's what happened with the first season, and it was successful. So here's hoping. And usually from experience with Arcane, it's like people remember the first and third episode and not so much the second. Hopefully that's not the case. But hopefully people can still digest and talk about it, as in-depth as they would like. There's no rush. 3 episodes, 1 day. You have an entire week to watch 3 episodes. It'll be fine. So yeah, again, Disney's not trying to sabotage Andor. People said this could be a way to like shell out all the episodes before the Emmys. That's a possibility as well. But you never know. But yeah, I'm excited for Andor season 2. Excited for the trailer. That's about it. You guys can find me on Twitter, Harris EV9, talking all things Star Wars, Andor, maybe a little bit of Avatar if people piss me off. That's about it.
You can find me at _TimeBlazer, making a show called Time Blazer with co-star and creative consultant Evan Harris.
Playing Ben, who, like Andor, I don't know, but he is like Andor, I guess. He takes charge. Maybe Andor hasn't taken charge yet, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that works.
There's some growth there. Thank you.
So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you like button, subscribe now, already ring the bell so you miss coverage on all things Star Wars. And that being said, hope you have a great day. May the Force be with you always.